They're good goats.
They are.
They're good goats, Steve. Speaking of which, we're live with Downforce from Restoration Game. I did not give you enough warning. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Did you also want a beverage?
Maybe.
Do you want a La Croix?
Yeah.
Sweet.
There, do it.
You're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Awesome. We're live with Ariel, our friend who has been on previous streams such as Wasteland Express Delivery Service, and thus she's not a special guest. I'm sorry.
What?
You're not a special guest anymore.
You're just
That's
you're just a regular guest.
That's
You're just
fine.
regular, yeah.
I
But
remember the rules only once.
we're playing.
Can you make a coaster?
We're playing Downforce from Restoration Games, designed by Wolfgang Kramer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I said that too excited for Ichi.
Mm-hmm.
So the story of this game and this company is actually pretty awesome. I actually, before I get into it, I need to tweet that we're live because that's a thing that happens.
You guys should get friends so that I can show them that I'm on the internet.
I mean, we're your friends.
Aww, that's nice.
That sounds like a no, we're not. Anyway, Restoration Games.
We're all friends here.
Downforce. So the story of this company is that this company was founded because the CEO and the other person that's not a CEO but also really in charge.
CFO?
Maybe, I don't know.
One of the founders.
One of the founders. I don't know the non-technical versions of those things.
Kind of foundering there.
The whole purpose of the company is to bring games that have been printed before and were awesome and then have been out of print for a really long time. So this game has been printed at various different stages in its career of a game. But 20 years ago was its last print, and it was printed under the name Top Down. There's a great story on the back of this rulebook about it, but this was called Top Race. There we go. And this game has been reprinted and rethemed under a few different names in its history, but Restoration Games has brought it back to life for us and has sent it to us for us to play. Thank you very much, Restoration Games. And in this game, we are not race car drivers. We are people bidding on race car driving. Sort of like Camel Cup, but without the dice. So there's that.
And
But-
less camels.
Yeah, less camels. Significantly less camels. More jet fuel / nitro / race car fuel. So, Restoration Game took Wolfgang Kramer's awesome game, added some new modern art, tweaked a little bit of the development stuff a little bit, and gave us this beauty game, Downforce, which we're going to play today. So, yeah. So, if you didn't know, there is a Rodney Watch It Played video on how to play this game. So if you're coming to watch this video and how to play, don't do that. Just go watch Rodney's video. It's really awesome. You can check it out over there. Link in the thingy for Rodney's How to Play. But now we're gonna play! Also, we have no one in the chat. That's so weird.
Call it the doobly-doo?
No, the doobly-doo is down below.
Yes.
The doobly-doo is in that region.
Mm-hmm.
But we are streaming.
We are streaming. We
On
don't.
the internet?
No, we normally don't have. There's a chat. Hey, Catherine. I was like, we normally have people. What's happening?
Hi, human.
So now we're gonna learn how to play. So what's gonna happen is there are 6 race cards, and regardless the number of players, you're always going to play with 6 race cars. And before the game officially begins, we will figure out who is sponsoring or betting on each of the 6 cars, and once they claim it, they will get the corresponding matching driver card to remind you those are the cars you are backing. And the way that this game is played, and that we also make these initial bets, is using this deck. So, this deck of cards has, every card on it has a quantity of cars, race cars, on it in these colored stripes. And each stripe tells you how far the car of the corresponding color will move. For example, this card will move all of the cars, but the red will go 6, green will go 5, black will move 4, so on and so forth. For the initial round of the game, we will use these cards to bid on primary auction, ownership, support, etc. of the cars. It's very hard to make sure I'm pronouncing cars and cards separately enough, let me tell you. Ooh. Hey, Mad Bona. Hey, Paul. So, during the game, we will take turns playing cards from our hand to move the cars. And those cards that we play, we will move all of the cars. But before the game even starts, we will do the bidding on who owns what. So, first things first, I have to deal out the entire deck of cards. If you're playing with 4 or 5 players, you will have a couple of extra cards, but that is fine. Just put the extras in the box. You want to make sure that everyone has an even number of cards. Oh, perfect! Okay.
We
there
could call them race cards and race cars.
Oh, God.
to-
That won't help at all. Abby is getting a lot of love from here.
I like cats. My cat is just a kitten, so she won't, like, hang out and let me cuddle her too much. She's just like, no, I will play, so play.
Yeah, no. Abby is now old enough to appreciate and understand the need of
Hi, E.G.
cuddles. Okay,
I can't pet
so
you
we
and
now
kitty.
each have a third of the deck. And what we're going to do is we shuffled the number 8 cards for each of the cars, and we will reveal one at a time, taking turns to bid on that card. The way that we bid on a card is once one is revealed, we will each pick one of the cards in our hand, put it face down. Once everybody has selected a card, we will flip, and the number on that card associated with the colored car that is currently being bid on is the number that we bid. Whoever bids the most will win the car for, like, sponsorship, and then we'll also gain the power that is dealt out with that card. So let's do it. So the first power, Ichi.
Ichi, hey, get
Calm down. The first power is cunning. You always move your cars even on other people's turn.
Ooh.
And it's the red car. The red driver, everyone. So red is who we are bidding on. Ooh. This is interesting because there's an equal distribution across all of the cards in the game. Alright, so I bid 4.
2.
6!
Whoa!
Alright, so you get the red 8, which will go into your hand. Your front area is just all cat now.
Okay.
Oh, and you get a piece of paper.
Thank you.
So each player will have one of these pieces of paper that will be your bookkeeping, essentially.
Our bookie.
Yeah. They're not double-sided, and if you intend on playing a lot, laminate, but there's, like, a lot, so I'm not too worried about it.
That's a lot of downforce.
Yeah, it's a lot of downforce. This game can go up to 6 players, and there is a 2-player variant, but we felt that 2-player would probably not be as interesting. And lucky for us, Ariel was available. So you're just gonna put next to the red card that you auctioned it. You got it for $6. Then everyone will take their. You also get the cunning power. Everybody takes the card that they used to bid, puts it back in their hand, and they can use it again to bid on the next round. So there you go. So now we go again. And yes, Ariel can keep bidding. So now we have determined. On any player's turn, if your car... Ooh, that's a boring one. Here we go. That's really boring too. Let's just stick with this one.
Oh, I thought you meant the power. I'm like, that power is awesome.
No, on any player's turn, if your car moved into only rectangular spaces, you may move it 2 additional spaces. So, like, straightaways, the orange car will be baller.
And what did you say the tiebreak was?
The quantity of cars
On your card.
on the card. The more cars, the better.
Cars on the card. Got it.
I'm gonna do... interesting decisions. I'm gonna do this one. 5, 1, 4. Ooh, I get it with 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I take that.
Wait, I thought we were bidding on black.
No.
Honey, that's
Orange.
orange.
Oh, I thought... Okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at that.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's
Do you
fine.
want to undo it?
Nope.
Are
That's
you
fine.
sure?
Yep.
You've
yep.
got 6.
Yep.
Okay. Steve is not as determined as he thought.
Apparently not.
Alright, here, I'll make this one match. Oh look, now we're bidding on black. The power that we were bidding on is tricky. On your turn, you may move the cars in reverse order from lowest to highest. Which is important because in this game, when you're moving the cars, you can make it so that certain cars get blocked.
And that's a you may, so that's neat.
It's an option, yeah.
Well, I do hope I win this so that they can nickname the black driver the Tricerion.
I love that game, by the way. We should stream it.
Have we not streamed it? I guess
We haven't streamed
we
it.
haven't streamed Tricerion.
Should see if John wants to bring it over.
It would be
You can
pretty.
use wild, right?
No.
Ah,
You
good to
cannot.
know.
You cannot use wilds for this.
That would be a pretty magical stream.
Oh, I get this back. Six from Steve, 4 from me, and a 1 from Ariel. So you get that in your hand. You get your bidding card back.
I just realized, like, we should have probably intensely looked at our decks a bit more because our, like, hand should kind of dictate what color we pick.
Oh, yeah. That's a really good point. I didn't think about that. But yes, this is very true. On that note, okay. Steve has black. You get that in your hand. You also get this. I know it's really difficult because you're cat player. Yeah.
We're a team,
Yeah.
okay?
All right, green is aggressive. Be aggressive. Hey, Suze. Hey, Paul. Woohoo!
Full house.
Your hand is super important. Also, hey, Justin Jacobson. Oh, Justin Jacobson is, I believe, the CEO of Restoration Games. Hello. 200. Not sure where the 200 came from. Okay. Aggressive. You play a card with your car at the top. You play a card with your car at the top of the card. You may move that car 1 additional space. This is going to be a thing the entire stream. And it's for green.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
B. Oh, we weren't going more with that? Owner and president. Like, soup's important.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
fancy.
Boom! 6, 2, and
Oh,
6,
but
and
I got-
Steve wins it because his card has
got the tiebreak.
way more.
So now I totally understand why you get the card back, because if you have a high bid, you also are going to want to use it to move it that many spaces.
Yep. Alright, next up is yellow. Yellow is unpredictable. When you play a card with a wild on it, you may use that wild for a color that is already on the card. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's pretty unpredictable.
Ooh. I'm thinking I need... Oh, take this card back.
You said there was a point if you don't have any cards, you'll just get the remaining cards.
Yes, but you, I believe, should maybe not get to bid anymore. Let me double check. Every player must have at least 1 card. When the number of cards remains equal, the number of players without cards, only players without cards can bid. So we're good. So you can have more than 1 car.
Makes sense strategically if you both just wanted 1 card.
Yeah,
And I can
so-
just have all the cards.
And we
just
can
have to
make you
pay
spiral
for
into
them.
debt.
You know, there's nothing like a little spiral in the debt to keep you on your toes.
Okay. Yellow, yellow. Hello, yellow, yellow. 6.
6, but you win.
I do win because I have more.
Dang nabbit. Oh, look at
Yes.
that. You again have both of ladies.
All the single ladies. Well, that we know, right? Like the
that's
ladies
true.
with long hair.
Well,
I just wanna
the
say-
humans with long hair, really. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. I just want to say, this game, all you can see on the drivers is their, like, eyes and the top of their nose. And already this game shows more diversity than any other game. Like, legit. Like, that's all you can see of the design, the drivers. And, like, just with that, this game is more diverse than so many games we play.
Oh, you
Yep.
have to write down how much you paid.
Are you
Oh,
sure? Are you sure?
As
about that?
do I.
I'm
I
pretty
think I
sure.
did.
Alright,
6
so
for both.
blue is the last option. Blue.
Good catch.
Strategic. If you play a speed card with all 6 colors on it, you may ignore 1 color. Oh. Oh, Justin's now over here. Woohoo! Oh, sorry, Trevin.
Yeah, the cost of all these bids is going to get deducted from our final score.
Yep,
As
5.
Justin pointed out.
5 for Ariel,
1 for me.
2 for me. So Ariel gets blue. Okay, so now we make sure all the cards are back in our hands and record what you purchased.
Oh, thank you.
And-
That was 5, right?
Yeah, you missed part of the rules. I'm doing the rules in a progressive stage. So, the cost that we did to sponsor / bid on these cards is actually going to be deducted from our final score of the game. And the way that we earn points throughout the game is we place bets. So, there are 3... Xena wants to go outside. There are
really important.
3 sections of the track that when a car passes that line, it will trigger a betting segment. So once a car passes the line, we'll finish whoever's turn it is, and we'll place bets. So on each of our sheets, there's a row for every color card, and then there's 3 columns, one for each of these spots. We will each pick one card to secretly bet on when we place the bets, then it's not so secret. We will pick one car to bet on that we feel will win the game. So we'll place it one here, one here, one here. At the end of the game, the cars will be placed on this 1, 2, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth section. And the payouts that we get on those initial bets we made will be based on what place the cars are in first through third. Then, in addition, any cars that we have primary sponsorship through via the bidding phase, we will get payout according to the chart. We add up all the money that we get from betting, subtract our auction price that we use to get the cars, and then that's our final score. And the winner with the most money, which is done in millions, is the winner. And again, as I said, Rodney Watch It Played did a how to play video, and it's way better than this if you're just trying to learn the rules. So go watch that. But now we're going to play. So, according to this, the random first player would be whoever controls green. Oh, right. So we each, because we each got 2 cars in ownership, have 2 powers. We each must pick one power that will apply to all of our cars, and we have to pick it. And I totally am going with unpredictable. So there we go.
I'm going to go with tricky. On my turn, I may move the cards in reverse order from lowest to highest. And what was unpredictable again?
Wild card.
Wild
you can
card.
pick.
I can make wild cards work for any color, basically.
Very nice.
And I'm gonna pick cunning. You always move your cars, even on other people's turn. But I have a question about that. How much do I move my other cars?
You move according to what the other person played, but you have the decision on where the cars go. So normally when you play a card...
Okay, so I move my cars instead of there.
Yes.
Then moving my cars. Okay.
Yep, exactly. Cool. So I believe from now on our bets are secret. Hi. They were talking about the diversity, and then they were talking about Power Rangers. And Steve said before the camera started... What did you say, Steve?
Oh, I said that this is probably one of the best Power Rangers games I've played so far, as did, I think, Matt Bona in chat said they reminded them of Power Rangers. So I like the bold, bright colors and the design and everything.
I really do too. The cars are also super slick. Like, I wish they had wheels, but it makes sense that the wheel... they have wheels, but the wheels don't turn. And it makes sense that they don't turn, because they would just, like, roll off the board. But they're totes super awesome, high-quality minis.
Yep, 2 pieces of plastic, black, and then the color.
They're really nicely molded. And they even encourage you, in the rules, they encourage you to decorate the cars in case, like, if you're playing with somebody that has color blindness, they recommend that you paint the cars. Am I putting these back in the right spot? I don't know.
I think
So that...
red.
I'm not cheating. Oh, Ichi. Our neighbor got a brand new puppy, and I mean brand new puppy. He is an 9 week old fluff ball. And he's so freaking cute. And our fence over that we share with them is just a simple half-height chain link fence. And so whenever the puppy gets walked, which is very frequently, into the yard...
Encouraging puppies to go potty outside is good.
Yeah. Xena loses her mind. And we now have several holes along that fence where she's tried to dig to get to the puppy. So, pardon our barking. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cute. Dog barking back.
Yeah, Charles's dog barks a lot with Ichi, and is also used to Ichi barking. Okay, cool. So whoever controls the green card, which is Steve, gets to go first, since Steve is currently trying to chase Xena, who is puppy obsessed, down.
So pups.
So pups. The puppy is so cute. I played with the puppy today. They handed me the puppy over the fence, and then I put the puppy down with Xena. And Xena, before the puppy was on our side of the yard, Xena was losing her mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was jumping up on the fence. She was talking at, like, us and the neighbor to try and get, like...
I gotta see this dog. I
Yeah.
gotta see this puppy.
The puppy was, like, coming up, and, like, they were nosing through the fence, and Xena was digging a little bit to try and get to the puppy, and the puppy was digging, and then would get distracted by whatever he had dug up, and so then would go and eat it, and yeah. So I get the puppy, and I put the puppy down, and the puppy is like, ah! And the puppy just runs, like, between and under Xena's legs, and Xena went from, oh my god, I want to play to you, with like, oh my god, what are you doing? How are you, like, it was adorable. Xena got out-energied by a puppy, and then I give the puppy back, and then Xena was like, wait, no, I'm not done yet. So that was really funny. But...
I have a favorite among your dogs, and it's Xena.
Xena's a favorite of a lot of puppies. Oh.
Ichi's pretty great, though. Plus Corgi. Corgi's gotta be, like, plus 2 points at least.
That's true. Yep. Ichi's pretty good. Her barking at her sister makes these streams really tough. Abby's just gonna fill in for Steve.
Abby, do you have any decisions for us?
Do you...
laying down, yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Could you swish your tail for the first card?
No, I will not. I will just stay here.
Okay.
Was the puppy out?
No.
Cena just was demanding the puppy be out?
Yeah. She dug a pretty sizable hole, and then I guess after that wasn't working, decided to start barking to try to get the puppy to come. So I had to reinforce the hole and fill it with, like, rocks and branches. Yep.
Our dog's gonna end up in the neighbor's yard one day. Just totally...
I mean, that's gonna be
just
today.
Yeah, barking at their back door. Like, hey!
I'm here for puppies?
Yeah, the enthusiastic and not creepy neighbor dog.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you wanna hang out? Hey!
I saw you broke into your property, but let's hang out. It's your turn, by the way.
Oh.
Green goes first.
Sorry.
So the first player is just determined by which card is on there, and then everything out is just around the table. Also, I gave Steve a pencil so he could erase when he cheats on his piece of paper.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna play the race card that lets me move orange.
Ichi!
I might have to put Ichi. Because I'm tricky. So I'm gonna move blue, 1, 2.
He's
green,
moving them in reverse order because he has the power to do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then orange 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright. Thank you. Could you come get your dog?
And then this is a discard.
Yep. We'll make that be the discard for now. Actually, let's put the discard just right here for now.
Perfect.
We have the space. Okay. My turn. Interesting. This is an interesting...
Do we reshuffle after so the game ends once we do one round, and then do we reshuffle? And redistribute? And
no. The
bids?
game ends as soon as somebody crosses the finish line. Or everybody crosses the finish line.
I meant after one circle.
That's,
so yes.
That's it for the game.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we reshuffle and do all the things over, including bidding.
Well, the reshuffle... No. We don't bid anymore after that. We bid when we cross.
I mean,
to
if
play
you
the
play
second
a second game.
Yes, then we reshuffle.
Excellent.
Yes. We reset the entire universe. Okay. I have to go. I will play this one. So yellow goes 6. So when you move your cars, your car must always move forward, but it can move diagonal. And it can move the square that it moves onto must be, the end of that square must be more forward than where it started, which will become more important in corners. So I'm moving yellow. So just to demonstrate that yellow, they can go diagonal. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then black goes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Red goes 2. 1, 2. And green goes 1. And that is my turn. Da-da-da-da.
Okay.
There's a discard space at the top. Oh, there is!
It's a little field. That's cute.
Very nice.
So I'm gonna play this one, which is
6 red.
yes.
You got it?
1, 2, 3.
Hey, Muddy Paws McGee.
4, 5, 6.
There.
Black 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 wilds.
It's a nice touch, for sure. Like, there's enough board space where you could have it, and I like that they thought enough to put it on the art.
Put what on the art?
There's a discard field.
What?
Yeah. I know, right? I know, right?
Do 1, 2, and then 1.
Was there ever an Orange Ranger? Oh, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
There's pink though.
Yeah.
Pink
which
and
we don't
white.
have.
We don't have pink. White. Oh, there was a Black Ranger. There was a
Yep.
Green Ranger. Yeah. Poor Blue. All alone.
I know, and it's my card too, but it seems more important to block off 2 other cars.
Wow. That's how this is going to go, eh? Alright, Tricky Steve.
Let's
Pretty brutal game.
Mm-hmm.
do this.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm gonna be tricky again.
Can you find Pip on there?
Move
Is
1.
Pip the name of the guy in your logo? The one that paints the pips? He's right here, isn't he? He's painting the side of this building.
Yep. I think that would be Pip
Steve found him.
at the one of the houses on the lower right of the board. So 1 red,
That's a nice touch.
2 blue, 3 yellow, 1, 2, 3,
No.
and then 4 orange,
Your
1,
cunningness
2, 3,
or
Thank you.
trickiness.
Wow, he's helping me out.
4. Oh, did I not move black? No, I'm going in reverse order. Of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1,
Ah!
2. Sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Steve is totally an Hufflepuff, so that's an appropriate point distribution.
10 points for Hufflepuff.
Alright.
Alright, I was a little tricky there.
This is like a fast... This game is going much faster than I anticipated it going.
Did you
Sorry.
count out the area that's around 8 spaces away from the finish line?
No, not yet. But give me a minute.
What about that area?
Well, you get the cards with the pictures of the person.
You have the 8 ones. It's what you did in Flamme Rouge on Tuesday's
I may
stream.
have done that in
Yeah.
Flamme Rouge on Tuesday's stream.
I see.
Suze is disappointed in the low number of car noises being made. I'm so sorry, Suze. We will get on that.
We can definitely correct this grave error of ours.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay. Also, apparently there was an orange Power Ranger in Power Rangers SPD.
Alright.
We're learning a lot on this stream. Also, I want to learn how to not help Steve. So,
Also, does anyone want to take the awesome light rail into the totally
there's a
friendly...
tunnel.
Oh, it's a tunnel?
I think it goes into the trees, and then there's a tunnel.
Probably
and
goes in the tunnel.
It probably comes out.
It doesn't just stop in the totally friendly, not scary forest.
It's a beautiful, quaint forest, sir.
Said the big bad wolf.
Surrounded by racetrack cars.
Why you gotta judge? Alright, I'm gonna play this one, which is a 5 wild and a yellow. And I can play a card that has a wild on it that's already on it. So I guess that means I can play 7 for yellow.
Oh my.
So
Oh.
1, 2, 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7. And that triggers the first round of betting. So you get to bet on one car who you think is going to win. Dun, dun, dun.
Abby, which car is your favorite car? Abby's
I
I'm
think she's
looking
green.
at orange. Oh, she's looking at the blue car, I think.
Oh.
I think she wants to swap the blue car.
Oh, yes.
If we're gonna be
if you're in last place, that is the danger, I think.
if you're in last place too long, the giant kaiju kitty comes out and wipes you out.
So sad.
Suze is betting on green. Charles is betting on green. Oh. Yeah, make your bets now. Just scribble it down on a piece of paper in the back of your hand. Make bets. Play along. Play along.
If you get it right, you'd get 9 million.
Yeah, if green wins, you get 9 million bucks.
It is possible that the chat could win.
Mad Bone is gonna do red, just to be different.
I
Alright.
appreciate that.
Your turn, Ariel. Oh, jeez.
Red 8. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Suze suggests you can win the game on bets even if your car is placed poorly.
I believe it.
Which means, yeah, chat could beat us.
And then I put my
Justin
card in
says,
the discard
always
here.
bet on black. We are contractually obligated to make that joke every game. I'll keep that in mind for future games. Yep.
And,
Oh, that's a good
now
point.
Sue's turn.
I could bet on people that I don't own.
Yes. I did. I mean, maybe I didn't. Who knows? Betting is secret.
Ichi stuck her ball where she can't get it.
That's very sad.
Yeah.
It's a sad, sad world.
I think
She's real upset.
She's real upset about her ball. This is a great
Yeah.
dog stream, everybody.
this would be a good time to
Hi,
play
Kaiju
this.
Kitty. Oh, Kaiju Kitty's coming for it.
Oh no.
She's not really. She's a very good kitty.
I could be tricky here.
Are you
So
coming for
yellow
defense?
can
I
go
think she's
1,
coming to you.
orange can go 1, 2, black can go 3.
yes.
Vroom. So 1, 2,
Oh yeah, we
3.
gotta do sound effects. I forgot about that.
Green can go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then red can go 5. 1,
Keep
2,
your cat butt on a
3,
drink,
4,
please.
5. And then blue can go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Vroom, 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 vroom. Who did I bet on? That's going well. Okay. I'm going to do this card. So 6 for blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you're
No!
shit! Alright. 4 for orange. And then I get to do a wild for 2 of them. Well, I can't do orange or blue, but I could
Wait,
do.
don't you have the ability?
Orange
I
has,
do.
Orange has 1 more space.
Orange does have 1 more space.
Oh, but you can't do
Sure.
it because it's on the card.
It's not. It's a 2. No, I can because I have that
Mm.
power. But it's 2. I want to.
You can move yellow though.
I am going to.
I just keep thinking.
And then
it's,
I'll do yellow again.
I just keep thinking it's yellow.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Okay. Anyway,
Okay. So,
Ariel turn.
my turn. Mm,
So what I learned about Downforce today from the Wikipedia page
Mm-hmm.
is that the Downforce comes from the aerodynamic shape of the car.
Yes.
That if you design the car in a certain way, it can actually push the car up.
Yes.
So you want the downforce by designing to push it down. But there's also a mechanical force that, in addition to the downforce, is from just like the weight and the friction and whatever.
can you move my red player 6 up?
Ooh, that is a tricky spot.
Alright. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I'm guessing.
Move it over to the left.
Donk.
Yeah.
Okay. We bet again, everybody.
Wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you want? No, we can move it. Yeah, that's fine. We bet again. Oh, jeez. Alright. I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna commit.
But the stuff that you can put on the car to minimize the downforce makes drag, so you don't want too much of it. But if you don't put enough, your car could be fine, and then if it goes over like a bump,
It
it
flies.
could go airborne.
Yeah. Yep.
And you don't want to go.
Oh, I just
airborne.
realized the camera is now blocking part of the track.
Oh, jeez.
Let me fix that. we have moved to that quarter of the track. There we go.
We could end small in instead of in big in the human picture.
In smaller? We are
Uh,
small.
Oh, the other way.
Oh.
Oh, it's nice. It's nice seeing the big truck.
Yeah, you don't see the cars as nice.
No, I meant make the picture of the humans even smaller.
Oh. I think we're good. Also, the chat is being very punny now because Suze doesn't like puns. And,
I mean, Suze can be wrong.
yeah. So Suze is afraid they'll get off track if they make too many puns.
Oh.
But what if we're careful? Serious. Yeah. Carful.
Carful.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Steve, it's your turn.
It is.
We're still playing a second game after this on the other. This board is double-sided, and I made a decision that we were going to play this board first because Steve would like the other side too much. So.
Oh.
Too exciting.
There's oof. I think red is gonna move 2.
Mm-hmm.
Blue is gonna move 4. Vroom. 2. Oh darn. 3, 4.
And
And
black.
black is gonna move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Great.
Vroom.
Vroomity vroom vroom vroom. So we're gonna do this. So orange is gonna go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Green will go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue will go 2. 1, 2.
I get to control my car where it moves.
Oh,
That's
yeah!
where I would move it.
Okay.
But yes.
Oh.
Okay,
Did
that's
I-
right.
did I
We've been
move it?
doing that wrong.
Sorry, I totally moved it.
You could technically
I mean-
control red and blue.
Yes, I can, but I've been happy with where everyone's been putting my cars so far.
Oh,
Because you
I mean,
haven't
that
been,
works
I mean,
out.
you haven't been blocking me off with my cars, so I'm okay with that.
Somebody needs to crash red into. So anyway, okay. Ariel's turn.
Speaking of crashing red, can you move me 6 up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's another betting round.
Oh, this one.
Oh
Okay.
jeez.
I didn't.
Wait,
oh
but
wait,
we have
sorry.
to finish
do
the-
the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, green. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, he's stuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then black 4.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, still blocking people. Then orange 3.
Yeah.
Can you put it over to and then yellow 2.
Do you want to stay on that side, or do you want to be here,
There.
Okay.
In the middle, and then blue 1.
or here?
Right.
Okay.
Stay on the inside of the track. That's, I mean, it's the speediest.
It
Everyone
is.
should know that.
It is the speediest. Yes. All right, Steve,
Full
turn.
of expediency.
Mm-hmm.
Mad Bona did totally bet on red. Why does a chicken coop have 2 doors?
I need to play the 8 black.
Because if it had 4 doors, it would be a chicken sedan.
I wrote a
1,
thing in the
2,
wrong
3,
place.
4, 5,
Okay.
6,
I'm going to correct
7.
That's fine. You go
8.
for it. All right, we're betting. Sorry,
Oh,
I
you shouldn't
forgot
see
to
my
bet the
bets.
last
Sorry,
round.
everybody probably saw my bets.
Is that third bet? Yes.
That was the third bet.
Um.
Everybody bet on the third bet. Oh, this is going really awful for me. That was really good, Charles. That joke brought to you by Charles. Okay. I agree, EG. I entirely agree.
I think that was Xena, but
Zena's
Oh,
getting
no.
horrible.
Oh, it's
It was
EG.
EG.
EG's crying or
Her
moaning.
ball is caught in a sad place.
I'm gonna do the 8 for yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh no,
7, 8
or
for
you
orange.
mean,
Sorry.
Kaiju Kitty's tail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm glad the blue car isn't there. See? If the car was still that far behind,
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
it'd be getting swept away.
Steve is here to win, but he gave up on green, which is interesting. Green was doing so good.
I wouldn't say I gave up on green. I
It's your
just
turn.
reprioritized.
This is
Yeah.
so fast.
I mean, it is. I mean, there is one thing, like, when you have a racing game that just plays really slow and sluggishly, it doesn't feel fast. Like, this plays fast, and it's about fast cars, so, you know, it goes together.
This does remind me of Camel Up, the card game, or Camel Cup, depending on your preference.
It actually feels, not that
One,
Camel Cup is bad, this just
2,
feels less
3.
fiddly.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2.
Great.
Unstuck.
Blocking it. Okay. Stupid turn.
My turn again?
What has 4 wheels and flies? Ooh.
Alright,
I
let's
had
do
better.
this. Let's move orange. Tricky again. Move orange 1.
A garbage truck.
Yellow 2.
Ah.
Red 4. But
You
red
need
can
to-
only
you need
move
to not
1.
be in
And
the
then
middle
black
of
can
the
move
track.
6. 1, 2,
Excuse
3,
me.
4, 5, 6.
There you go.
Sure.
Why won't my kitten be this good?
She'll get. She'll
Well,
get there. Maybe
maybe.
not.
It's very a personality thing. I've lucked out with Abby. For sure. Hey, my yellow is blocking everybody. That's great.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Alright. Well,
Did you know that there's currently a tragedy happening?
there is a tragedy in the form of a black ball. Oh, you're the nicest. You're the nicest. Alright. No, I don't want that.
Peachy's like, you'll help me? You'll really help me?
What?
How could...
Okay, I'm gonna do this one.
How
So
did you
6
get
left.
it?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
5, 6.
Okay, back up.
Orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then yellow goes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue goes 3. 1, 2, 3. Red goes 2. 1, 2. And green goes 1. Oh wow, we have spaced this out a lot.
Space
Also,
the race.
Black is like set up.
Whoa!
Yep. Mhm.
I mean,
Was that your turn?
That was my turn. This isn't going well for me, y'all.
so does everybody have to cross the finish line?
Yeah, so all the cars will eventually cross the finish line. It could be, I don't think it's going to happen in this game, but it could be that it's impossible for a car to cross if stuff happens.
Oh, what kind? You mentioned before.
Like, if they don't have a card.
Oh, do not finish. That's right.
So red 5. Just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, I need to do black 5. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, then. That was an
I
interesting...
forgot to make like saving a not room sound. I keep forgetting when I'm moving cars because I'm focused on that. A sadness?
I have a sadness.
I
I'm
think that's
sorry
called
about your
depression.
sadness.
Like,
No,
once you
not
get to like
really.
5 sads, you're like you have a sad.
Sad.
Because I think all those adjectives are describing the sadness.
I'll do this one. So green goes 1, 2, 3, and then gets stuck, and then yellow goes
Curses.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then orange will go 2.
I have to check my betting things again.
Oof.
Okay.
So Justin says that the other side of the board is more likely that we'll stall out.
Good to know. I wonder if that means there's more blocking spaces. We'll just have to find out.
There it is. I looked.
So I'm gonna play yellow 6. Chili.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. Red 4.
I'm assuming you went
Yeah.
inside.
And then
Black
black
just-
stays there, being
Just
awesome.
does donuts
Just-
on the podium.
Right.
There you go.
Black Racer might be kind of a jerk.
There we go.
Kind of a jerk. That was a good race. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Come on, Steverino.
I guess I just need to do this. 8 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very nice, very nice. Very interestingly nice.
Oh, we're gonna have to remember to pull these when we do the next round.
You're
You
out.
will.
My turn.
Mhm.
My turn. My turn. Talking about my turn. Your turn. I will play. I'll play
Whoa,
5.
that card is
1,
wild.
2, 3, 4, 5 for orange.
Mm-hmm.
Ariel's done. So where did Ichi shove her ball?
Behind the Guitar Hero guitars.
That's impressive. The orange one?
Yeah.
I think she did that last night. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Are you supposed to play with that?
I don't know.
Xena? Are you supposed to be playing with that? That's what I thought.
Okay.
Which card are you gonna pick?
The yellow car.
All
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Cool.
And then red 2.
On the inside still?
Yeah.
Cool. Stupid turn.
Then I shall go.
You shall go. Yes.
I shall go.
What
I
do
will
you
play
call it when a
Green
dinosaur
6,
crashes
1,
his car?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blue, if you would like to move blue.
What?
Oh,
Just
it's
it's
1,
blue.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess that's enough. Orange can go 2.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
And then more
Ah, that's pretty good.
That is a good one.
I mean, I feel like that joke was dynamite.
and I've heard it before. I thought it was prehistoric.
Wow.
Speaking of dinosaurs,
Wow, you
I've
all.
been playing a dinosaur video game, which is nice.
Ooh.
Your turn?
My turn.
Okay.
So green's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, racing out, and then red will go 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Red is in second, and then wild will be orange 1, 2, and then black does another donut.
Okay.
Poor blue car.
Whatever.
Hey, everybody!
I don't care.
They're having a leisurely drive.
I got everybody those coffees.
5 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stupid turn.
I think I just need to do a wild 5, which is going to be green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oof.
It's getting down to the wire.
Yep.
I hope they don't actually string a wire across the racetrack.
That would be bad. I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for orange and 2 for blue.
Blue car's chugging along.
It's going. Still in this race.
5 yellow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to be on the inside or do you
Inside, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That actually you could have gone further.
I want it to get the most far.
3, 4, 5. So 1, 2,
No. 1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then it's your turn, Steve.
Alright, well then I think I will do this. Being tricky, I will do orange to go 1. Because I can go reverse or orange is 1.
Black
green,
is 2 donuts.
Black is 2 donuts. Green will go 1, 2, 3
Mm-hmm.
into third place.
Red does 4
Which-
donuts.
Just
blue goes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then yellow goes 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into fourth place.
I cry. And I cry.
I mean, it's
So
your car.
tricky.
Yeah, that's tricky.
Or, you know what? Orange is gonna stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So generous.
There's a reason they don't say always bet on blue.
So sad.
Blue is enjoying the scenic drive.
I think
Alright,
blue
y'all.
Blue misunderstood
1, 2,
and went
3,
to actually
4,
get
5,
donuts.
6, 7, 8. He's like, we're doing donuts in the infield?
Oh,
Awesome!
yeah.
I'll pick them up! Right now.
Please
When
do
all
that.
of a player's cars finish, they discard the rest of their hand. Oh, I missed that. Okay.
Oh.
So, Steve, you're done.
So I've been
You're-
cheating.
No, because you just finished
Oh,
those two.
oh, okay.
So we're good. You haven't cheated yet.
Okay, good.
But
Good
good
catch.
trying. I'll do this one. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Or, sorry, 3. And then 1, 2. And then,
Blue could still pull this one out.
Blue can pull it out.
I think it blew out a 6.
Ooh!
Boom! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Falling into 5th place.
And then orange crosses the line.
And
for
I
6.
imagine you still play the rest of the card, even if all your cards finish. But yeah,
Boom!
I
Okay.
hope that's the case.
What? No.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
but if
gotta
you
be
just-
you finish the
I'm
card.
gonna pull out all the
The
eights.
car finishes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, while Ariel does that, I will cry. Hey, Eden. I will cry about my score. So, I bet on orange for the first bet, and then green for the second bet, and then red for the third bet. So,
Oh.
I...
I didn't make a third bet.
You
So
are
I just don't
such a
get. I
cheat.
just don't
Steve.
get one.
You just don't. So because green got third, I will get 2 million from that. I am circling the quantity that I get to make it easier. Because red got 2 million, I get that. I don't get anything
Oh,
from
that's weird.
orange. And then my cars got fourth and last. So I earned $6 million from my bets. I paid 11 million.
Good job.
I am winning a total of negative $5
That's
million.
I thought I bet on black in the third bet, and I guess I didn't. So I guess I just don't get.
Yep. Nope.
But I do get 9. I got 3 million for getting green in third, and then I got 6 million for black being first. So
Oh no,
that's a
I did
total
math
of 9.
wrong. I had 8 minus 11. So I get negative 3.
And then racing payouts,
Easy.
I get
Hush it.
first and third, so I got 18 from racing, 9 for betting, minus 12, 27 minus 12.
So
I
if
think
you were
that's
playing at
15.
home, here is the handy dandy chart to figure out how much money you get.
Not in focus.
Ah! It's like super washed out. I'm really sorry. There we go.
Yes, cat.
There we go. Take a screenshot fast. Fast. Okay.
Now a cat prop.
Okay, I got, how much, did you, oh, your cat. Do you want me to do your method? Or
Yes,
your
please.
counting? Okay. Gotta get the cat hair off of it. So, yellow didn't get a payout. Red got that amount. Ooh, black got that amount. Yeah, you
Mhm.
made the smart decision. Your cars, you get 9 million and you get 2 million. So, your racing total is 11 million. Your betting
spent
total
all-
is 7.
And then I spent,
You spent 11.
so I get 7.
You get 7 million. So Steve, even without betting on the third one,
Wow.
yeah, he got his first bet was correct and his second bet was correct and his third bet he didn't make. And then
He
his
also
racing,
won.
yeah, his racing payouts for these two. So he ended up with 18 for the racing total, 9 for the betting total, and he spent $12. So he has a score of 15. So Steve wins.
Yay.
He's the
Good.
best at gambling. Good job. Controlled gambling, where you control the outcome, which I think is not called gambling. I'm not really sure what
Is
we
there
call
like
that.
a nickname for someone who does that?
Mm,
Controlled gambling, where you control the outcome.
something like that. All right, we're gonna play again.
Yeah, we're
And
gonna play
so-
again.
And there's just cat for everywhere, but I don't
Wait,
care.
no, those were the 8s.
That's why it's up beside.
You're really bad at this.
Just gotta put all the cards together. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
All right, we need all the powers.
Is your cat like flooped asleep?
She's not asleep. She's just flooped.
Yeah, she's just floop.
She just floops sometimes.
That's okay.
She just likes being held and petted, and
good
sometimes
cat.
sometimes she floops.
So yeah, I think I don't know. We have power cards, and they're dressed like Power Rangers. And there's like
Wearing a helmet doesn't mean that you're dressed like a Power Ranger.
if it's the same color suit.
Maybe it just means that you want to like be
Ah.
safe and like visible. Except for like the black guy who clearly doesn't want to be visible with his like shady
Awesome.
helmet.
Good night, Justin. Thanks for
Or
sending the
or
game. and expediting it so it got
Yeah.
here on time.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
This is fun.
We gotta
More
flip the
than
board.
just cat is fun.
That was a little too satisfying. All right.
Alright, the next board.
Oh.
It's a marina.
Is this like Monaco-ish?
Yeah. Check it out.
Hey.
Let's line it up.
Go to release your kitty.
Does it need to
You
be
just gotta
upside
put it
down?
on the table. No, it's good. It works. Yeah, lots of. There's 2 corners with. Oh no, there's like 4 sections where it'd be very easy to block.
Excellent.
So-
Ichi.
Ichigo, why are you such a B-I-C-T-H? B-I-T-C-H. There
I
we
feel
go.
like these power cards remind me of the things they have on the Snickers bars.
Alright, Suze, we'll see
Cunning,
ya.
tricky, strategic, aggressive.
Whew.
You just want candy.
Night,
I
Paul.
do. I just
It's
want.
almost October. Candy is already on sale at the grocery stores. Wait, backwards. Oh.
That's fine.
All right. See you, Sue. See you, Paul.
See ya. Alright, now
Place
we're
menu.
gonna play the second try.
And we know what order they are in here. Or we know this order before we bid, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so going from left to right.
So I just want to say, I taught the internet poorly the game, and we played a full game in under an hour. So there's
Wait,
that.
I'm gonna go on the.
There is
Good catch.
this game goes up to 6 players, and in 6 players, every driver would have their own car. But it can play 2 to 6 players, and I believe that as you add more players, it gets more interesting. But I think it still works at like 3 or 4 player.
Yeah.
So yeah. Woohoo! Okay. So now we deal out the entire deck.
And when we do bid, don't forget to write down your things, because I
Yes.
definitely almost did that.
That's how you save money on bidding. Is you just,
On
don't.
oxygen.
You just don't write it down. Okay, I have shuffled the powers and put them in the bay or in the ocean. Probably the bay.
Basically, that's what
Yeah.
you did.
That is basic.
Okay. We should all have the correct number of cards. Alright, and then these ones are our 8 cards in order. So, first up, the first power that we are bidding on is unpredictable. And the first card is 8. Or, sorry, which is red.
Oh, I don't have the entire rules explanation to sort my cards.
Was that the secret to your success?
I'm not gonna
No,
say
I definitely
it
did
was.
it.
It helps.
But you definitely should consider which cards you have in your hand before we start bidding.
Yeah.
Mm. 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 Sorry,
I see.
everyone. I'm having thoughts.
With your brain noodle.
Brain noodle? Yes. With my brain noodle. Noodle, noodle, noodle. Noodle, noodle, noodle.
I wonder
Great.
what would happen if, like, so you have 6 people and then, like, maybe someone doesn't end up with, like, the last color of car in their deck. And then
Oof.
they can't ever bid. So then, like, they lose automatically because they can't get a car.
No, they can get a car. You always have a car. You do. It's
Okay.
in the rules.
Oh, I believe you.
Yeah.
And, like, you're right. I'm just like, what do they pay for that car, though? Because they don't have any cards with the color on it.
That's
Oh.
tricky.
But it's okay. That's my one weird example in my brain where I'm trying... This is why I am the computery person, because I want to break all the things with the imperfect rules.
For unlikely but still possible auction events,
Yes.
see page 7. So it's in there. It's just
yes.
they put it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I already bet, so I think we should all flip.
Alright.
A 6.
2.
2.
Stevie, get it. You sighed pretty
I am
drastically about
Potentially unpredictable.
Alright, next up. Strategic. And it's the black car.
Ooh.
Black car! Eden's getting Whistle Stop on Monday. I am super excited for you, Eden. It is a good game. I need to play a 2-player still. Alright. Flipsy dipsies. 1. Steve bet 0. You bet 2 and get it! Yay!
Oh, World Tour game. Can't get enough Downforce? Play 2 games in a row, one on each of the 2 tracks, and add the 2 scores together.
Oh, can we do that? Because I'm
Yeah.
at -3. That would be great. Alright, that's yours.
Or not.
Okay. Cunning. And it's the orange car. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na cars.
It's okay.
Oh, basically, I think it's if nobody ends up with the cars still get bet on.
Alrighty. Two.
4.
3.
We're all making cheaper bets now.
We're more concerned about that payout at the end.
Yeah.
Alright, green is up, and green is determined to win. I did not like that voice I just made, by the way.
It's okay.
Fine.
Wait. Yeah.
2.
1.
Steve gets it.
Whoa. Did not expect that.
Alright,
That's how I felt when I got black with 3.
blue!
Tricky.
Blue, 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 blue is tricky. Blue, 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 blue is tricky. Don't know what that song's about.
Don't know what that song's about.
I think it's about blue being tricky.
It's tricky to walk around.
Boom! 2, 3, 2. Steve gets it.
Holy moly.
Steve has 3 cars. And I have no
Okay.
cars! So...
You get yellow!
I get yellow.
When the number of cars remaining equals the number of players without cars, only players without cars can bid.
Uh-huh. I reveal the lowest number in my hand. Yellow for 1. So I get yellow for 1, and yellow is aggressive. Be aggressive.
I forgot to write my bids down because I'm a cheater.
You are a cheater.
But
Yeah.
I bid 3 for both. So.
So you both need to write down your totals and then pick one of your powers that you are going to keep.
Am I unpredictable? Am I determined? Or am I tricky?
I mean, I know what I would answer for that. I'm so excited to play this game. This game is so good. I'm pretty sure this game...
I'll be cunning again.
We're not going to Colorado anytime soon.
I'm gonna be tricky again. I can't.
Yeah,
I
tricky
can't not be
seems
tricky.
like a really good skill.
Okay, so now we play the game. What?
What flags have red, green, and blue on them? I don't know. I'm just wondering.
I have
I
no
know
idea.
there are flags.
I have no idea. Mexico. No, maybe not.
Because Mexico's red, white, and green, right?
Well, it's I got an eagle.
It's got
So-
the emblem.
Yeah,
The
so that
emblem.
has multiple colors in it.
Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay,
Mexico is dealing with an
black.
earthquake right now.
black is next. What's up?
Mexico is dealing with an earthquake right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mexico. Didn't they have 2 earthquakes? I think they had the one that was really bad, and then we had another one that was
Was
not
it an
as
actual
bad.
earthquake or was it an aftershock?
I think it was an actual earthquake. It was like 2 days
Wow.
later.
Oh.
Yeah, they've had 2.
Dang.
Ouch.
Yeah, the one was really bad. The other one LA had
Mm-hmm.
as well. Like, it was closer to LA, but it still shook up Mexico. Okay. Black. Who owns the black car?
Me.
All right, Ariel. You're up. I'm just like sitting here going, I want to play this with my family so bad, and I'm just like, when is the next time we're gonna see them? Christmas? Damn it!
Christmas is like it's October. It's gonna be October now, so that's not too far.
Christmas is too far when it's exposing my
fair.
games or exposing my games.
So I play orange 8.
Hey.
The coastal one and the Mexico City one, yeah. So the coastal one was recently, and then the Mexico City one was the really bad one. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you? You are cunning, so you can always move your cars, even though we'll move them for you. And then you're tricky, and I'm aggressive.
And then please put this in the discard, which is convenient. Oh, we should look for the painter guy.
Oh yeah, where's Pip?
Oh.
Where's Pip?
Nah.
Ah! He's just on the side of the building.
I think. Maybe. Now I want to double check and make sure that's not a trick.
Mm-hmm.
There's just
Okay.
a lot of tricky people here.
Let's do this.
Go. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Oh,
Do
man.
this.
Now that I know how to
Race.
play. Like, what? Oh, the betting thing is right there.
Mm-hmm.
The betting thing is right where?
I'm going to do this. I'm going to go tricky. 1 yellow, 2 blue. Can blue move or
Nope. Blue's trapped.
Mm-hmm.
no? And green, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then orange, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Actually, I get to.
Oh,
move
sorry. You get to move it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice. Yep, get on that inside
Yeah,
track.
thank you for reminding
Alright,
me.
and then we bet on things. Yay! Bet on things. Bet on things. Bet on things. Bet on things. Okay. It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. I'm going to bet on that. Well, I'm not going to bet. I'm going to drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Okay. That was my turn.
I forgot that blue is my card and I blocked them.
Oh!
Poor blue card.
Blue card is just really unloved. Black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Nice.
And please put that away.
Alright, let's do this.
Eric's family will play stuff, but they got lectured about being competitive. My family is really competitive. My sister-in-law and my brother are super competitive. And my mom is also super competitive. And Steve and I are competitive, sort of.
I'm going to do this. Green for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then blue for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Orange for 2.
I get to move
Yep.
1, 2.
And then black for 1.
Inside.
Oh, sorry.
Meow.
Alright.
Orange is pretty far ahead.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, with this track having so many stall points, I felt like it would be good to get one super ahead from the beginning.
Yep. That's the strategy.
And now I can a little bit rely on, I think you both might have bet on me. At least one of you did, because you're both, and so I can just kind of, let that go, maybe a little, and focus on my
Blue
own
goes
car.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then orange goes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And we bet
That's
again!
the shortest path.
And then wild goes 2. I will bet on. I will move red 1, 2, and then yellow goes 1.
What's the funny thing with betting? If we all bet on them, then it affects
It's a
all of our
wash.
scores equally. So it's a
It's
wash.
a
Except for me, who purchased the cars.
wash. That's true.
I mean, I just encourage everyone to participate.
You're like, the patron saint of racing. Just
Yeah.
making sure everybody has fun.
It's me. Did I? Yes.
Hey, Boogie Kid.
Wait, damn it! I wrote the wrong thing.
Insider trading.
There's
Actually, no. I'm happy with my thing that I
Steve
made.
turn.
Sorry, thank you.
Ticket to Ride First Journey now, which is maybe an easier introduction. At least for kids, could be an easier introduction.
There's also a lot of how to play videos on Ticket to Ride, if they care. Might be one that they don't care. We have my sister-in-law also is not a big fan of reading rule books, but our nephew is super good at reading rule books, and so if we give him a game and then we teach it to him while he's hanging out with us, he does a pretty good job teaching his parents.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for red, 5 for green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 for black. 1, 2. Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4 or 4.
Yeah, 4.
Orange for 3. 1, 2, 3.
Staying inside.
2 for yellow.
Oh, right, because I can't. Yeah, 1, 2, and then 1 for blue. Okie doke.
Okay.
Tiffany's turn to race her card.
Yellow's going 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Darn it, I can't block you.
Not right now. Wait, I want to look at some of these racing payouts versus betting payouts. Alright.
That's a bummer, Charles. Ticket to Ride was the game that, like, got my family into gaming. Because they, like, put up with me with all the other ones. And then Ticket to Ride, they did. And they were like, ah! And now my brother has a monthly game night, which makes me super happy. And he texts me asking what games are hot and black for his game.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Alright.
5.
Very nice.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Turn.
My turn. My turn. The turn.
Go, Stereo.
Let's do this. Let's be tricky. Inside?
Mhm.
Inside for orange. Black moves 2.
Oh. 1, 2.
Okay, then green moves 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, darn. Well, red moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then blue moves 5. 1, 2, 3.
And then yellow can't move at all.
Yep.
Thanks, Steve.
You're welcome, Tiffany.
You're the best.
No, you're the best.
You're the best around.
I hate you all. I'm gonna do this 5 wild to the green. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then orange 2.
Excellent.
It's tricky to rock a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky.
Oh, it is.
I don't know that song.
It is not appropriate.
Okay then, good to know. 5 wild.
Black.
Black.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Into the lagoon. Oh, it's done. It's sorry.
What a
Oh,
shame.
you know what? I just realized this entire stream, I was so excited to play, I forgot to do the camera.
Oh
I'm
no!
super sorry, y'all. But, like, look at this right here. Look at this horribleness. Oh, my goodness. We're just going to do this one for right now until this corner is clear.
Sorry, chat.
I am so sorry. Actually, I'm gonna put us over here because we're out of this section. There
That's
we
a
go.
good idea. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody.
I'm gonna play 8 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very nice. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. I wish I had tricky. I will do wild 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I mean, they all are a single word, so it's very easy for the powers to be associated with songs. So what would cunning be?
I don't know a lot of songs with cunning in them.
There's got to be something. Probably a Taylor Swift song. Also, I love her new single. The one that came out a little while ago.
Orange 3. Yeah, because it matters less right here. And then black 1, 2.
Steve a turn. Steve a turn. Steva, make a turn. Oh, yay! Eden got offered to playtest another game. Yay! I'm super happy for you.
I'm going to do this card. I'm going to not be tricky. I'm going to say black 6 for 1.
Rude.
And then green 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hmm?
And then a wild, 2 wild. I think we'll do blue, 1, 2, and then red for 1.
I don't
This game's getting intense.
Mm-hmm.
like you as a person.
A little intense.
You don't have to like me as a person. You just have to. Actually, no, you just don't have to. That's fine.
I'm gonna do yellow 6, and I'm aggressive, so I can go 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, isn't that only on rectangles?
No, that's
that's-
determined.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Determined
determined.
is only in rectangles.
And then blue goes 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And
With
then
the downforce.
wild goes 2. So red, and then orange will go 1. All right, Ariel. Tell me now. Mad Bona, you'll be fine. Just go and play the game. So Mad Bona chat. Mad Bona said, or people watching in the future. Mad Bona said she wants to be brave and go to a designer night at a local cafe and do some playtesting, though she worries about being bad at it. And to which I say, just go and play the game, and then when they ask for feedback at the end, give feedback. And before you start playtesting and they like teach you the game, ask them, is there something specific that you want us to focus on in this play? Because sometimes, usually, designers have like tweaked something and they really want to see how this mechanic will work out versus another mechanic. So there's that. But yeah, you should totally go and just hang out and just play games. Just play games and give your honest feedback. Don't try to make it positive. Designers hate when people force positive feedback. Like, tell them what you like, for sure, but don't only give them positive feedback. Also, don't be a dick about when you give them negative feedback. So there's that. But yeah.
Yeah, and then also just giving feedback on like what worked and what didn't, and like how you felt playing the game is super important. And like suggestions on what you think would suggestions on changes aren't really very important. Like it's more just about how you felt playing the game. If anything like frustrated you, that's super important to know.
Yeah. Don't make suggestions unless they ask for suggestions, but one of the things that you can do is if you find yourself in the middle of the game being like, I just really want to do this instead, but I'm not allowed to, tell them. Because maybe they want you to have that feeling of like, I want to do this, but I can't. So maybe that's a goal of theirs and they'll be happy. Or maybe they want you to feel like you can do what you want to do, and so that could be helpful for them, not realizing that it's something that people might want to do. So, yeah. Alright. Boom! Orange peels away!
Setting round!
3, 4, 5, 6. But we reached the end of the thing first.
4 for yellow.
Move at my thing again.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I think that's your only option, really.
I mean,
it's to end up
no, because
there.
I could have.
You would end up there regardless.
Oh.
There's
right.
nowhere for you to move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good then. And then
You can
black
move.
2.
Yeah, you can black 2. Okay.
2.
Not a lot of option.
And
then
then
blue.
1.
You want to go diagonal or there?
That there.
Okay.
It matters less.
Yeah, you care less about blue. I get it.
No, I
get
care about it. It's
Yeah.
just that, like,
Mhm.
literally, like, they can go next
you
to
care.
it. Just
yeah,
same.
you care about it.
You know what? You're right. I just, blue is just not important to me.
Well, you know who's important to me?
Blue.
Blue.
That's you're gonna be tricky about it though.
So I'm gonna be tricky about it. So yellow's gonna move 1.
Yep.
Orange is gonna move 2.
Oh wait,
Don't
you
forget
forgot
to bet.
bet. I forgot to bet.
Bet.
Oh, sorry, I bet.
I
Good
forgot. Because my brain is.
Okay,
doing
don't
this
look at that
much.
card that I put.
Oh yes. Yeah, I remember.
I'm gonna write my action total. No, that's a good idea. My action total is very low.
Okay.
Your action total?
Action total.
Action total. Which could win you the game. So I just did orange.
Mhm.
Black is going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Green is going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Red is going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Red was the one doing it this time.
Yep, and blue is going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Meow.
Tiffany turn.
Tiffany turn to feel the burn. Not chlamydia. Okay. don't worry
I'm
about
talking about your sponsorship.
it.
You can be sponsored by all kinds of different companies. There's a lot of pharmaceutical companies out there, and they would just love just some really subtle product placement.
Oh gosh. Gosh darn it. Alright, so we're gonna do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would just hope that, somebody else would notice how much I've done for their cars
Oh,
in this
crap.
round. 2 can't move. Alright.
I think I forgot to get my friend a ride home.
Oh, that lift?
Shiznit. Oh no. Did we? That
I
was a
did.
long time ago. You did forget?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Did they get donuts at least?
I promised my friend that I'd pay for her ride home, and I totally forgot to call the lift. So I just sent her a very I'm sorry text,
Oh,
and I'm
jeez.
gonna send her money on the webs of concerning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god,
Nice.
I'm such a bad human.
Don't be a bad human about who's been helping you out in this race. Anyway, it's your turn.
Sorry.
Smells like karma. Help Tiffany out is what she's saying. She's very aggressively telling you.
It's not aggressive at all, actually. Oh, I should have moved one more. That one time that I played the yellow, because I have
yes,
that aggressive
aggressive.
card. Thank you for reminding me that I'm an aggressive person. Jerk.
Brain not in the game.
But that was just on last turn, so
Yes.
nothing too crazy happened.
It's green.
I feel so betrayed.
1, 2, 3. I have no idea what you were like.
You go for 6. Green goes 6.
Oh, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6. Black 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orange 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You got it.
Green, yellow 3. This is why I betrayed you. 1, 2. Sorry. And then blue. 1, 2. Red 1. I'm sorry.
You're so nice while you're just
I just-
stabbing
I
me in
wasn't-
the back.
I mean,
It's your turn. Oh my god!
I'm gonna send my friend money right now.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
awful.
Just,
I like this game a lot.
it's true. I also am having fun.
My only sadness is this game doesn't really work 2-player. You need at least 3. I feel there is a 2-player variant, but yeah. Whew. I like that this is like faster than like Formula Day or whatnot, and it's an entirely different feel than Fall en Rouge, which we played on Tuesday. By the
I'm
way,
just gonna do 2.
Like,
I'll be
entirely
tricky,
different game.
But then 1,
that was 2 spots. Oh no, that was 1 spot.
3, 4, 5.
Okay. Did you move your red?
Wait.
What?
Sorry.
Did you move the red? You did, because you trickied?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I almost crushed your skull.
Wait, why?
Because I don't want green to win. 1, 2, 3,
No, if you do... Oh, yeah, you're right.
4,
That's a turn.
5. Ariel, do the right thing! Do the right thing!
I don't know what the right thing is, but I hope this is, like, okay.
I can't watch. I can't watch.
1, 2, 3, and then up 2, so I cross the finish line?
Yeah! Okay. That was the right thing. Okay. Flamme Rouge is different. We streamed Flamme Rouge on Tuesday. Flamme Rouge is also card driven, but you have your own deck that you start the game with, and each of your characters has your own deck, and then you have like a teammate thing. So you're not betting. So this is you're betting on the cars, even though we're controlling them somewhat. But like everybody can move all the cars as long as you play the card that you have for it. So it's totally different feel, but they're both racing games, and that's why we did Racing Week, which was this week, where we had 2 racing games. But I like this one as well as Flamme Rouge. I like this one, I think, a little bit more just because it can go up to 6, and it's so simple to teach. And it makes me want to stab people.
It's simple but very fun.
Yeah. Oof. Alright. Steve. It's your turn.
I think I need to be tricky. Green moves 1, red moves 2.
Blue can't move 3.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Do you want to untrickify?
Oh, I think I wanted to untrickify, yeah.
No,
That
because you
was
moved
too-
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Steve?
Black.
The green one, back 1.
He did.
I did.
Okay, I believe you.
Because it was 3-way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why am
Yeah,
I
they're
playing this
totally
card?
different
That's
games and
fine.
feels.
Orange.
Flamme Rouge is a bit more strategic, and this game is strategic, but you also have to like
and
play
yellow.
people.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then blue. 1, 2, 3. Red. 1, 2. Green. 1. I think I didn't want to play that card. That's fine.
It's too late now. Oh, cry me a river. Okay. Green. 1, 2, 3. Steve is not out.
I am not out.
Oh, I'm out, though. No, I'm not.
No,
Yeah,
you're
you
not.
still
My
You're
whole
still
black.
brain
black.
is squished.
Yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then orange is donuts. Woo! Off the board. Okay. There you go. I feel that racing games aren't actually a hard sale for the average player because they're so simplistic. I mean, like Formula Day, everybody loves driving fast cars. Camel Up was super easy, but Camel Up was like more complicated than this, I feel.
Mhm.
And less interesting.
A little fiddlier just because there are a lot of different things happening.
But I feel like Camel Up Cards is very similar to this.
Yeah, were people ever like in the mood for a racing game when you were at Cloud Cap?
No. No one's ever in the mood for a racing game. But it's a very simple concept to talk about a racing game and then be like, except you're not racing yourself. You're racing and placing bets on cards. And then people kind of like that, depending.
Okay. Move the yellow as slowly as possible, please. I know.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, actually, I wanted
5.
to move 1, 2.
You can't do that.
I can't?
No. Oh, no, you
yeah,
could.
you can.
Yeah,
Just
you
pit
could.
stop it.
Then black 4.
Oh, I should. Must
if
be
possible, or as far as possible if they cannot move the full space. If there is a legal move for a car, the player must move it, but they may move a car strategically so it is blocked by other cars and can't move. So yes, you can do that. Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, can we go the other way? I think I get closer.
4.
No. So 1, 2,
3, 4. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And red 2. 1, 2. And that is it. Green does donut.
I will
Ah, thank you. Sorry.
take your card forever.
And now it's your turn. No, Steve still.
Steve's turn. Only
So many
his
cards.
green cards.
3 cards is so many cards.
We could be! Come on. Come on.
Heroes.
We could be heroes together.
Just for one day.
Oh, Kaiju Kitty. Hi.
I'm watching the thing.
Blues Moon 6.
Could you come someplace?
2, 3,
Could you
4,
Could you decide
5,
where you're gonna go?
6. Actually, I'll go 6.
You're gonna go to Ariel? That's
Orange has 4 donuts.
She's very good
Green
about
does
not
2
walking
donuts.
on pieces.
And
So
then
delicate.
Red moves 1. It is Tiffany's turn.
It's my turn, it's my turn, it's my turn. It's my turn, it's my turn, it's
Hey,
my
Pupper.
turn. Alright, 5 for yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Man, Ichi like intensely wants to herd this.
Yeah, her eyes are pretty big. I think Snowtails is a little complicated for the average gamer. Like Camel Up is really straightforward, and I think Fallon Rouge is pretty straightforward. And
Monaco, which is mostly... Or Monza, sorry.
Yeah,
Monza
Monza
is
is great.
mostly dice rolling, but is really great for when we've played with kids, just to teach the whole, like...
I'm so sad about this, by the way, guys. So sad.
They can plan out the moves they want to do on their turn and figure out an optimal route.
Right,
Like, that is
right,
actually
right.
a lot of fun for kids.
I handed you a thing. I'm just gonna. I mean, I didn't hand it, but I didn't. You know, if you could just maybe. Kaiju Kitty took the
Took the
pencil out.
pencil out.
Shh.
See, this curve is now super dangerous
Yes.
right here.
There's a potential right there. See, you just get wiped out. Every game is made better by Kaiju Kitty.
I mean-
Kaiju Kitty.
There you go.
But you're not tricky.
I
You're
know.
not.
I don't have any other black cards.
Yay! Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4. Yellow is in third, and black is in. Or sorry, red goes first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So
Yeah.
red's there, and then yellow goes, and then black goes. Yeah. And then blue goes red.
I don't have any other black cards. It was the only one that like I don't know.
Alright, I'm out of the game. Because
It's-
yellow has finished.
Yeah,
Me too.
it's just
Ariel's
to
out of the
me.
game. It's just Steve, and Steve has to decide the fate of his last 2 cards. Ba 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 ba!
Red's gonna go 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I can do there.
Yeah.
Just so
1,
cheating.
2, 3,
What? I did
4,
this like
5,
8 times.
6, 7.
This is yours.
Oh, yeah.
Seven,
Kaiju
eight.
Kitty it.
She did.
And then blue will go 8. Or no, wait. What am I doing? Blue's not gonna go 8.
I'm
Blue's
gonna
getting
start doing
donuts.
math. With my kitty hands.
Kitty hand. Kitty hand.
Okay.
Let's just do red again with wild. 1, 2. Red gets 5th, and then blue is getting donuts, but goes 8 for this. Oh jeez, blue, blue. What happened? Blue just plowed through the winner's circle. Okay, I don't think I did nearly as well with 3 cards. There's that.
Yeah, the light. Something's up with our lights. I need to. It's in the wiring now. Internal to like this lamp, which is great. Whew. All right.
Oh wow, you get 0 for placing last.
Yeah. So we're totaling up our scores based on when we bet on which cars, and then subtraction what we like bought to get primary sponsorship of the
And
cars.
we could see what would happen if we added this to last game, but we should score this individually.
Yes.
Sorry, I have a kitty hand, so just
You're fine.
No,
You're fine.
just
Kitty
It's a
kitty
challenge.
hands are good.
was this 9 million? Oh, I can't do math. Yeah, no, it's 19.
Yeah. There you go, 19.
Whoa.
Yep, yep, yep.
Carry the
Okay.
one.
It was that low auction.
22!
22!
22!
I got 14. Oh, cause from your betting.
I double
Yeah.
bet on orange, and then I said green.
Oh,
with
and
the
you
I
red.
didn't
only
know you
paid
could do
one.
that.
You only paid 1 for your auction. Oh yeah, you can.
Sorry.
No, that's good.
I didn't say you couldn't.
No, that's true. Like,
But-
that's really smart and good. That's awesome.
So I win this one.
Good
I
job.
got my yellow car sponsorship for $1 million.
You did.
And then I made $6 million because I got third, and then I won $17 million from the betting. So there's that. And
that's
then,
awesome.
Ariel won 14 from the car ownership that she had in regards to where they placed, and then won 11 million from betting, but spent 6 million on her car sponsorships.
And see, I spent 12 million at auction. I didn't mean to, but I paid 6, and then the last 2 I got 3, thinking other people would.
Yeah.
So I got 11 from racing, which was more than you did, Tiffany.
Well, yeah,
But with 12 on auction, I'm in the hole for my racing total, my auction hole, and you're
This
up
game isn't
$5.
about who wins, it's about who makes the cash.
Classic American
Restoration
game.
is working on a free scorecard app. That's good to know.
Ooh.
That's good to know. Speaking of which, I'm going to log these plays really quickly.
Good thing we have a written record.
Yeah.
This was a fun.
You're going to pencil?
This map was a lot of fun to play on.
Yeah, this map. Oh, so much more cutthroat.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna take the Power Rangers out.
Yeah, take the main Power Rangers
I'm
out.
gonna see if my friend has responded to my sorry and giving her extra money.
She's just crying someplace.
Maybe?
Hopefully, it's not too late to apologize.
Maybe don't say it like that.
It's like an hour and 15 minutes late.
I guess just don't send her the Justin Timberlake song. That would not be a good. Don't send her.
She'll be fine. She is very thoughtful and understanding, and me forgetting was not very thoughtful and understanding, so I especially want to say that I'm sorry.
That's a bummer.
It's okay. It happens, and I trust that my friend will be understanding and thoughtful. So,
That's what friends are.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. We're logged. Sorry, I'm just
Wait.
giving priority to
Do we
that.
know who everyone is?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Steve won last round.
That's true, and I made this weird pencil mark.
Also that. So there we go. That's Downforce, designed by Wolfgang Kramer and from Restoration Games, which did such a pretty version of this
You could
game.
say that was lovingly restored.
It was very lovingly restored. Also, I just want to say, like, overall, the component quality is pretty good.
Oh, pull out the 8s.
He did.
Oh, nice.
The cards have a linen finish, if that's something you care about. I am noticing we've already got a couple, like, pools on the edges, which is fine. We probably just sleeve the power cards.
Yeah.
And the
I could see
maybe
sleeving.
the entire deck.
I could see sleeving the entire deck if you're playing this. Like if you play through this whole pad.
Oh yeah, sleeve the deck if you're playing through the whole band. Which, now that I think about it, if we play with 6 players every game, which we probably won't.
Plus, it seems like a really kid-friendly game.
Mm-hmm.
Boom! It is.
That's a lot
I
of
think
sheets.
it's a pretty straightforward kid-friendly game. Suze, do you know how many games there are? Or how many pads? How many? Is it a 200-page pad or is it how many? It looks like a 200.
Yeah, it looks like 200. If these wheels turned, you could say this game was a rolling right.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, no, the rule book for this is great. I know one thing that sometimes gives people pause in playing older games, generally more complicated ones, but sometimes the rule books have like certain inconsistencies over time, and like the rule book just seems pretty darn well done. I imagine I've heard that some of the restoration games for the other games they've cleaned up or tweaked some of the designs of the rules. This one
They did a little bit on this one too.
They did a little bit on this one.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what they tweaked, but they tweaked a little bit. I think maybe with the card powers and updated some of the writing. But yeah.
Yeah. Sue says it's 150 or 200
Yeah, for the
sheets.
And they included bags for the cards in the box. So
Very nice.
there's a bag for the cars, and then there's a bag for the cards.
I can see those being fun to paint a little bit.
Yeah.
Not that I'm giving you.
Well, I
ideas.
feel like the hard part will be, I don't know if the paint would stick to them. Plus, I don't know how I would paint them.
Yeah.
I would want to. I don't want to. I'm not a fan of freehanding, nor am I amazing at it. But okay.
What do you mean freehanding? Oh, like not having them on the pill bottle?
No, you freehand like designs and stuff. Like if I wanted to add ads,
like few stripes that are like done with tape before, so they're perfectly straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do that. They're very tiny though.
I mean,
there would be tweezer involved. I'm not there.
You could just use the skills that you got from painting Wasteland
Express
Delivery Service and just make some Wasteland Express Delivery Formula 1 cars.
That would not match the board at all.
It would
not.
The board is very clean and like.
Before it was just bidding on your car and then racing to win for prizes. And then I guess they added some powers and some other things.
I think that definitely like added a level of interest to the game.
Mm-hmm. No, that really did.
Boom! Alright. The betting is completely new on like different rounds in the game. Sweet. Also, yeah, so the chat is talking about, as Rodney says, cards. There is a watch and play video on how to play. If you did watch this game if you watched our playthrough of these games in their entirety and you're not sure the specifics of how to play, the rulebook is extremely clear and very easy to pick up and understand. Like, I'll just show you guys. The rulebook is, like, this is set up. It's very graphical and super simple. Here's a good description of the auction. There's a good example of the auction. And then you have how you play the cards and how movement works and how betting works. There's great pictures and examples throughout the rules. And then they have an FAQ for each of the power cards, but the cards themselves have pretty straightforward explanations.
I think yes.
Then we have the finishing of the game and how you total the scores. And then there are variants. So there's the simple game, which is don't auction off the cards. You just randomly deal them. Don't use team powers, and then don't deal all the cards out. You get a hand of 3, and then you draw. And we don't bet, so you basically just race.
Oh, and then the 2-player game.
What was that?
If you want to explain the 2-player.
So the 2-player games, you don't put the speed 8 cards into your hand. You just leave them face up in front of you. After the auction, you will shuffle your speed cards to form a draw pile and have a hand of 7 cards. Each player will draw cards into their hand, or you can use one of your unused face-up speed 8 cards. If you play a card from your hand, you replace it from the draw pile.
Okay, so yeah, you always have the option of your speed 8, but the rest is random.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh, long distance. For those with stamina, play the long distance race. In this version, you ignore the finish line and keep going until all the speed cards have been played. The winner is the player who controls the card that finished the furthest, or if 2 are tied, whoever's on the inside. There you go.
Whoa, okay.
We basically did the world tour. And then the back has a nice detailed explanation of the history of the game, and then a whole bunch of beautiful credits.
And here's a good game concept.
There's the customization thing that they're talking about. So if you're creative, customize your cards with paints or stickers, and they have some little doodling on the car, which makes sense. But I am such that if I attempted to, I would be too perfectionist, and then I would get upset, and then it just wouldn't be fun for me anymore. So we'll leave it there.
We need that box.
Can we do it? Oh, okay.
She didn't want to go for a ride.
Seems reasonable.
Oh, and the box has a little bit of shiny. So
that's nice.
The name, I was like doing it like the camera was there. The name of the game is shiny, and then the logo is shiny.
It has the soft feeling.
It's a very nice textured box. It's a nice box.
Yeah. Steve
and I's phones both went off. Mine's going off more.
It's probably your family.
Oh, it's Sue's. I'll get back to it in a minute, Suze. So thank you again, Restoration Games, for sponsoring tonight's stream of Downforce to take part in our. Steve has a suggestion for another game that you could potentially restore, I think.
Oh, no, I was thinking for bonus stream.
But thank you for sponsoring the stream by providing this game for us expedited, which is super freaking awesome. We had a lot of fun playing it. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I almost was sitting there going, like, let's play again, but we need another map, or we can play with the first map again. But, yeah, I really like it. I mean, I've never played any of the original games that this one mentions, but this was super fun, and so I assume that the previous versions were fun, but maybe not as fun as this one. So, there's that.
I know you were very busy, but I would like to come back again and play this more with you at some point in
Yes.
time.
Oh, yes. And then we can also, like, bring it to game events and things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this would be a good party game if we had 5 or 6 people in the house, the table.
Yeah,
maybe have
actually,
those little
someplace.
push sticks that they have for the race cars.
Oh, man.
Could make it work.
Okay. Keep an eye out for everything else that Restoration Games is working on. They also restored Indulgence and Stop Thief, which were their premiere games that released at Gen Con. They are working and announced that they are working on Fireball Island, which is a classic a lot of people really loved. We've never played Fireball Island. I'm interested and excited in playing it because I know there's so much hype around that one. So I'm really excited to see what else this company puts out in the future. So keep at it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really neat to see, like, sometimes when a complaint of an older game is like, oh, it's great, but it doesn't have, like, the 20 or 30
It's not
years
modern,
that, like,
yeah.
people have learned about game productions. This is a perfect example of just, like, it's maybe as fun as you remembered, but everything else kind of pulled into the...
Yep. It built up a little bit, modernized it a little bit.
Yep.
I really like it. So, yeah. Awesome. All right, join us for Tuesday. I don't know what we're going to stream Tuesday. We have a couple of tiles. Our unplays have now spread to the floor because reasons. But Tuesday, John should be back with us. So, that means we're going to be playing something a little heavier. Maybe we can convince him to bring Tricky Around over, or Coldwater Crown is maybe a potential. So yeah, tune in Tuesday. We'll let you know over the weekend or as soon as we know when we know what we're gonna do.
Oh no!
Oh no! Xena, you can't go after Xena. Xena, Ichi, come here.
The pupper isn't feeling too well. She's doing some pubes.
Xena's barfing, so we're gonna go deal with that.
Oh.
Thank you very much for tuning in. If you were watching this stream live, thank you very much for hanging out in the chat and putting up with all of our doggo craziness, including Matt. And if you weren't watching live, I normally say you should watch live, but this stream was kind of weird with the doggo craziness. So, yeah.
Thanks, humans.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in and watching and hanging out. This has been a great chat. Thank you again to Suze and Justin from Restoration Games for helping out by sending and sponsoring this stream and sending us this copy of the game.
Poor
so,
pupper.
yeah, she's having a rough day apparently.
Aw.
Probably ate something in the yard going after the puppy. But yeah, Steve suggested for a bonus stream that we play Melbourne, which is also a 2 to 6 player game. Okay. There we go. But yeah, so maybe we bonus stream this after we figure out things and stuff. I'll let you guys know in the chat if we do a Milbourne's bonus stream. We gotta figure out dog situation. Goodbye, Internet!